Okay, welcome back to S.4.G. It is what it is, opinion show. I said this, man. Like I said, I don't want to see nobody in jail, but I said this. You know what I mean? When the TAXSTONE situation first was broadcasted with him and Troy Ave, I said this. 20 years, man. 20 years they're gonna throw at him. You know what I mean? Feds ain't playing, man. Like, you know, it is what it is, man. It's you know, it's crazy, man. I don't want to see the brother do it, but that's what I said. I said, man, he got to be looking at 20 years, man. He got to be looking at 20 years. You know what I mean? You know, they be wanting all that time. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he pled guilty. He pled guilty. Basically, he got way more. He pled guilty. Because if you plead guilty, obviously they're giving you a deal or letting you know this is going to be the minimum. You better take this. If not, you already know. He pled guilty, you know what I mean, to basically purchasing the firearm, you know what I mean? Purchasing the firearm, not even in the city, you know what I mean? And illegally. And for carrying the gun into the club where the shooting went down. Troy Ave, Banger, etc. The fighting, everything. You know? It's crazy. You know, Troy Ave looking at something, you know, nice too. I don't say nice, but you know what I'm saying. Some numbers too, but at the same time, you know, Troy Ave, I got a feeling he's not going to get the same, you know, the way things turned out. You know what I mean? I really got a feeling he's not going to have the same outcome. I already know he not. I already know he not. End of the day, I would rather see both brothers get, you know what I mean, don't do no time. I don't want to see nobody in jail. I already know how it is. You know what I mean? Been through it darn near all my life. You know what I'm saying? Thankful to be out here, man, but it is what it is, man. I just got a feeling that Troy Ave is not going to do or get the same type of hit. You know what I mean? I believe some type of way they're going to probation him crazy. Time served for the time he did. And if he was to get any time, there'd be some spank on the wrist time, like. There'd be some spank on the wrist time, like on some real talk. I really don't even see him doing no time. Because that's their main thing, is just getting a conviction. Once they get a conviction, like how they doing TAXSTONE, if they could just roof somebody, you know, all right, well, you know, don't get me wrong, if they can roof both, they'll do it. But if they could just have TAXSTONE take the most weight, there's room for leniency for somebody else. It goes like that sometime. All right, we hit him. We hit him hard or we got somebody heavy, so, you know. And since he was more on the retaliation, self-defense, they're making it look more like, and going by the camera, self-defense. You know what I mean? But in that same process, somebody supposed to got killed too. When he was shooting. That's what the source says. You know? But they're trying to find out. You know what I mean? It's crazy. They're still investigating on that note too, though. Still investigating on that. You know what I mean? But they're saying that when Troy Ave was shooting too, you know, somebody else got hit too in the midst of him trying to shoot at them. And supposedly got killed. Supposedly died. You know what I mean? So we're going to see how it turned out for Troy Ave. But like I said, I don't see. Y'all tell me if y'all feel like it. Y'all feel like Troy Ave going to get the same amount or just as much? Or do you feel like, how I feel like Troy Ave not even going to get the time. He's going to get time served. And if he do, it's going to be some spank on the wrist time, probably 5 years or something like that, compared to what he could have really got. Or probably like 2 to 5. But I don't even see him doing, I'm sorry. I'm going to stick with, I see him doing some crazy probation. You know, crazy probation. things he gonna have to do, you know what I mean? Some type of class, you know what I'm saying, program, whatever. That's what I see. More crazy probation and, you know what I mean, probably travel restriction for a minute, you know what I'm saying? You know, house arrest type. I don't see him doing the same thing as TAXSTONE. If that's the case, he'd be in there now. Even though he did, you know, we know how he got out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if they really want you in there, you won't be able to get bail or nothing. You won't even be able to still. If they want you, if they really feel like, you know, obviously they'll look at you as a flight risk. If they really trying to hang you, no, they want you in there. They don't want no opportunity for you to do your celebrity spin off. You can go to Mexico or etc. But we're going to see how this turn out. We're going to have to continue this. You know what I mean? Make the hood rich, baby.